Hey, look at the crew. Look at the crew. We back at it again. Another episode of Whose Man's Is This? Like I said, we still on that motto, man, to re-up, man, because everything is brand new. We coming to y'all with some new stuff, man. The whole new setup, whole new platform, whole new outlook on life. Well, maybe not. Maybe it's the same outlook. Just a little bit revamped a little bit, but it's still, what I'm saying, different things for y'all. But hey,
I'm
once again,
recording.
Once again, welcome to the episode of Whose Man's Is This? I'm your man, Guapesius, Guapadopoulos, as my boy Ryman likes to say. I always gotta, put his little intro in there for me, my brother. But hey, welcome. First up, we got my brother over here. Look at him. He got it. Look, I don't know what he doing. My man Cap. I don't know what he doing over there. What's up, Cap, man? There you go, brother. What's good? How you doing, brother? Fix your face.
Man, brother, all I want to know is why, if you see that I'm doing something, why didn't you go to somebody else? I'm busy, motherfucker.
Because listen, we doing the
Like,
pod right now. We doing the pod. We live. This is what you're supposed to be doing. You rather be anywhere in the world. You could be anywhere in the world right now, but you're here with us, right here. Get it together, my brother.
yeah, nah. God damn it.
What's going on, Cap,
Stupid,
man? How you
man.
doing, bro? It's a good day,
Move
man. How
on,
you doing?
brother. Move on, brother.
Okay, I'm okay. So he says he on. Okay,
Move
what's
on.
up, Jay? My bro, what's going on with you, man?
Chilling, man. I about had to yank a motherfucker up out his car today.
Mm.
Stupid, man. Road rage shit. I'm trying to get home from the gig. Everybody trying to get home. It's frustrating. This dude gonna cut me off. And I mean, it was close, bro. He was in like an F-150 or some shit. Had a bunch of tools in the back or whatever. He gonna cut me off. And I'm instinctually, dude, I'm gonna get on my horn. Like, hey, yo, dog, you need to pay attention to what you're doing. That shit. Mm, mm.
Whoa,
It's like, oh,
whoa,
word?
yo.
Word?
Wait a minute, do that again. What happened?
He flicked you off,
Ooh.
dog?
And he twisted it in there.
Mm.
Yo, bro. You
Did
ever
he
seen
spit
beef?
on it? What did he do? Did he spit
He
on it?
spit on it. He probably spit on it.
That's
But nah,
wild.
man, he had a lot of energy, man. I'm like, hey, yo, well, fuck you too then, and he all huffing and puffing in the trunk. And he had his window rolled down and he started yelling back. And I'm like, word? Bing, because you got to one touch that window down real quick. I was like, hey, yo, I bet you won't get out that motherfucker. And I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. I was wrong. You understand? This is about growth and maturity, bro. It's about growth and maturity. I'm on another level. I'm trying to upgrade my life and the whole shit. But man, fuck that, dog. Man, I dare you to stop that motherfucker.
Man,
I'll stop it. Oh. Hey, yo, I bet you gonna keep driving that raggedy ass truck though. I bet you that shit.
it was
He
about growth,
slammed on
huh?
the
You was
brakes
trying to
real
make that
quick.
eye and that lip grow.
So y'all side to
Dog,
side?
No. He had pulled in front of me, cut me
Okay.
off. So we slammed on the brakes. I thought he was about to get shit. My seatbelt was already off. Like, oh, word? This what we doing? In the middle of 98 and rush hour traffic? This is how it's gonna end? All right, Dan, but nah, he kept going and shit. It's like, hey, man, that's what I fucking thought, yo. You need a brake job, that raggedy ass truck. But yeah, man, it's bullshit, bro. And he was, of course, he had the Oakley shades on. You know what I'm saying? He had that pink ball head. Like he was probably
Pink
feeling real Chapter Kirk.
ball
Hey,
head.
beep that out. Beep that part out.
Gonna get
That's at 4:30. 4:30. Beep that out. We'll get to it. But anyway, yeah, man. Like I could just tell he had that energy, yo. Like he was in his feelings. Like he had something to say.
So you
Hey,
saying,
yo, dog, pull that shit over.
so you saying he looked like he would called you boy in another 5 seconds? Is that you telling
Man,
me?
he would probably call me all the iggers and the ninjas and the jiggers. Fucker, he'd probably call me a monkey in that bitch. All that. Fucking spook.
Man,
all
we finna,
that
we
shit.
finna edit the whole 2 minutes of that.
Damn it. Yeah.
Man, we might as well just stop recording and start
Moving on,
over.
dog. God damn it. Moving on. Fuck.
Hey,
Ready to go, man.
so you ever seen the movie Beef?
Yeah, that show? The show with the Asian people?
Yeah. That's how
God.
That's how that started. That's how that started.
Even worse, the one with Russell Crowe. That's how that one started.
Yeah. So who are you? Are you Russell Crowe? You just had a bad day?
I don't know yet. Hey, I don't know yet. I don't even know yet, dog. I could be Russell Crowe.
Oh, you talking about the movie, the Road Rage movie? What was that?
I can't remember the name of it, but
my man was out of pocket. That whole movie was out of pocket.
Man, what? He lost it. He was having a bad day.
Man, the funniest part of that though was the gas station when old dude tried to be tough.
Yes.
And got clipped.
Yes, he did.
He thought he was in the restaurant. He flexed in that restaurant too.
Right.
Man, Russell Crowe had a real problem that day, yo. That man, he had real problems.
Man, anyway.
But yeah, man. Other than that, I'm doing well, man. It's good to see you, brother.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Good vibes, positive.
That's at 6:30. We can just splice in 6:30.
Man,
anyway,
keep that story in there, man.
Hey, but next, hey Ryan, what's going on, man? What's been up with you?
Let's get ready for this.
I know you got a lot going on.
Got family in town. So it's good times.
They already there.
Yeah, they're here all week, and then next week too. Well, mom got mad at me though, cause I'm on this health kick, right? You know what I'm saying? Your moms come down, they be cooking all that food. Wake up, I'm like, man, that does smell good. Here I am pouring egg whites and fucking spinach.
You turning down mom's cooking?
Man, what? You know how painful this is, man?
So wait. What is it did you turn down? What did you turn down, brother?
She makes this little breakfast thing with eggs. You got like little bread on top, like almost like a croutons and stuff, and bacon and shit, cheese. It's good as hell.
It's like a bake, right? It's like a little
yeah. Yo, she also made these. She made some kind of like French. Yo, this sounds wild. Because I don't think she's ever made this before. She made this French toast. What's the muffin that has the cinnamon on it? What's that called?
Cinnamon roll?
No, not the roll.
The strudel got the stuff on the inside.
It's actual muffin. It's a type of muffin.
It's a muffin?
Cinnamon muffin? Is it cinnamon muffin? I don't know, man. It was a French toast. Bro. It was a French toast cinnamon muffin concoction that looked delicious. To the point where my wife was like, she's like, I can't eat it. It's too sweet. Man, what? That means that shit's sweet as fuck and it's good. It's probably good.
You just had to watch. You was sitting there eating your eggs and your damn spinach, watching them pass the plates right by you.
And I was too tired to even put seasoning on the egg whites. You know, egg whites don't taste like shit anyway. So
they don't taste like nothing. That's just you just eating air.
Man, chewing on paper, huh?
Man.
Even today we went out to lunch today.
Yeah.
It's something real quick, man. We went to Bonefish Grill or whatever. Cause we was down in Destin. Usually, man, Bonefish Grill, man, if y'all know, man, they got this bang shrimp. Oh my God. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. It's a little spicy, little lightly breaded shrimp. They got it in chicken too.
Right.
And so normally I get 2 of each. I'm greedy. That motherfucker. I'll get 2 of each. 2 for now, chicken and the shrimp, and then 2 for later, right?
2 for the crib, yeah.
I'm over there eating this dry ass chicken breast in the motherfucking restaurant.
So you in the spot?
Yeah.
Did you order from the spot, or did you bring your own dry ass chicken breast into the spot?
Yeah. I ordered from the spot, man. It normally comes with some sauce. That's why I was, you know what I'm saying? Dude's like, oh, we normally put this.
Man, it's like, nah.
He's like, we normally put this butter and lemon sauce on there. I was like, you take that off.
So you was like, man,
you couldn't at least take the lemon? You couldn't take the lemon sauce?
Oh, they put a lemon next to it. They put the lemon next to it.
They put a lemon slice next to it.
To make you feel better?
You said,
Did you squeeze the lemon on there to make you feel better?
Nah, because it was cooked. Like they put it on the grill, so there was nothing to squeeze out.
Ah, yeah.
So you're not drinking alcohol then?
Not really.
So do you got a fitness goal or something that you're going after? Like you trying to finish?
Yeah, I'm trying to lose. So I never did the cut and then bulk. I just did dreamer bulking, kind of like TCT Fletcher, just eat whatever the fuck I want type shit. So I'm trying to lose a lot of weight, and then that's what I want to do is clean bulk, and then just go from there, man. So I really want to see how disciplined I can be on this. Now I'll drink every once in a while, Cap. It's not nothing crazy. Like I had a little bit of drinks last week during football, but it was
so you could drink, but you can't eat none of your mom's food, not even taste it.
Listen, man,
you can't have none of that cinnamon muffin.
A taste, brother. But here's the thing: that cinnamon thing. If I eat something sweet and I like it,
it's going.
Well, I tell you what. We know we coming down to this weekend. Yeah. Tell your mom to make them cinnamon muffins. We'll be glad to sample that shit.
She ain't gonna make that shit again.
I dare your mama to make a cinnamon muffin.
So there might still actually be something left in the fridge.
We'll be glad to sample. Since you can't eat it, we'll take your portion.
Hey, Guap, you about to be on that shit, man. You're not gonna be wanting to eat that shit anymore because it's gonna be
listen, nobody talking about. Listen, man, we ain't talking about me. We talking about you.
I wish I could get on them drugs, man.
Hey, just be ready to take that man to the hospital.
Obviously,
he don't give a fuck.
I already told you, man. It had 911 on speed dial.
Yeah, obviously he don't give a fuck.
That's crazy, man.
Nah, I'm joking, man. But anyway, man, that's what's up, Ryan. I know you got a busy week, man. It's gonna be a busy weekend. You know, we're gonna be in the building this weekend up there. You know, the party. You know, my homie Jay got the his born day coming up in a couple days. Ryan got the bachelor / baby shower / christening / all that good shit coming up in one day. So it's going.
Real quick, because I will probably be drinking there. The thing is, though, look up the calories for tequila. I actually parsed them out, by the way, Cap. This is the answer to your question. I count my calories on this fucking app. There's not that much.
No.
So
there's not a whole lot of calories in liquor, especially clear liquor.
Clear liquor, no.
Clear liquor.
But alcohol still fucks up your gains.
Yeah, it's sweet as shit, though, man.
But you got to watch the sugars.
The sugar is crazy.
If you're gonna be watching your weight, man, the best thing to drink is wine, red wine.
No. First of all, no. Sugars is not bad for you. It's the sugars accounted with the calories that you're eating or whatever you're eating. Like sugar because fruit, all that sugar.
Yes, all natural sugar though.
Doesn't matter. Sugar doesn't put the fat on you. Here's the thing. The red wine is actually a bad idea because you want to say that because there's a lot of sugar in that. Tequila does not actually have a lot of fucking sugar. It has alcohol sugars, which are different. But alcohol in general messes with your gains. But anyway, we're getting all scientific and shit. Let's get to the good shit.
That's what's up, man. But let me go back to my boy over here, Cap. Man, I'm going to spin the block for you. What's good, my brother? How you doing, man? You good now? You focus?
Man, that make an attitude. Look at
yeah. I'm good, man. I'm good to go, man. Unfortunately, I won't be coming down this weekend. I'll be down there for Thanksgiving.
That's nasty work. It's a tough, man. You got to make tough choices,
I just don't want to do too many damn solos, and then I mess up my solo trips for later, man. You got to pick and choose, man.
Hey,
yeah.
Even though this is a good reason, but yeah, man.
I get it, man.
She want to go to Washington.
You want to take that layover in Antarctica. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and then the really it's the layover that's killing me, man.
Layover.
Got to go to Denver for 4-5 hours, man. Man.
That's wild. That's wild. That's crazy work. But it's all good, man. We know you're gonna be there in spirit. You know, we gonna
put you on an iPad. Yeah, put you on an iPad. You sit there.
Sit there.
You can be my. You know what? You can be my spades partner because it sure the fuck won't be Guap. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring the ski mask, man, and FaceTime you with the ski mask on and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know,
that sounds sexual as hell.
Trash.
It really does.
Hey, yo. This
Man, please don't ever FaceTime me with no ski
Man, listen, I
mask
put that.
on, dog.
Listen, man, I just
Please.
put that ski
Cuckoo,
mask
I'll
on.
turn
And
that shit off.
Cap used to get in his feelings, man. He was like, "Man, this nigga,
What
man.
you
Oh my
doing?
god, I hate you."
dog, cause dog, we in the crib chilling, man. This man want to walk around with a wife beater and a fucking ski mask, dog. Like,
So what?
bruh, he does
Well, the
like
ski
he just
mask part.
walking around.
Well, ski mask part's kind of weird, but the wife beater though.
But
He
that's
was
what I'm
just,
saying.
hey, he was mad because I was walking around
He
looking
was
like,
all, but then like instead of just walking normal, this nigga he walking like around the crib bumping into shit, man. I can't
He
put
got-
my arms
Oh,
down.
he got
Like,
the
shut up,
I
invisible
know
dog.
what's
lat
going
syndrome.
on.
Yeah.
nah, it wasn't
man.
no
He
invisible
like-
lats, brother.
He tells her,
Wasn't
man,
no
I can't
invisible
put my
lats.
arms down.
Was there girls around?
No. Man, I could barely fit through this door. Man, shut up, man. I'm just man, shit.
So you just
Hater.
walking around acting the fool.
Don't be
Hater.
like this.
Yeah.
You over here trying to play
Man.
video games and shit, huh?
Listen, man, hater,
he
man.
like, God damn, I can't even scratch my back.
Hater.
Hey, Cat, get
like-
this for me.
Hey, get
Yeah,
that. It's right there. It's right now. Higher.
Man, he was a hater, man. He was a hater. He was a hater.
Ah, hell. That's stupid, man. I guess we got a couple topics to get to, man. Let's get to it, shall we?
Yeah, man, we got a few topics for everybody today, man. So we got some funny, definitely some funny, a couple of serious topics too, but we're gonna get to that, man. Go ahead, Jay, man. Go ahead and run us off, man.
All right, let's kick it off light, man. Big fight weekend just passed. You know what I'm saying? Canelo Alvarez and Terrence Crawford, man. Bud, bruh. This is basically the fight. I think both of their legacies had a lot riding on this fight. I think Terrence Crawford. I think he really needed that iconic dub. You know what I'm saying? I think both of them really needed that exclamation point win at the end of their career. I mean, Bud is undefeated. You know what I'm saying? He's in the GOAT conversation. But I mean, Canelo's been really strong over the past, say 10 years or so.
63,
And
2-2.
yeah, man. And I mean, his losses weren't terrible. I mean, he lost to Mayweather when he was young, and
Triple G.
Bevo.
gosh,
No, Bevo. He
I
beat
thought he
Triple
lost
G.
Oh no,
Nah,
they
he
didn't.
had
They
beat
split.
him.
They split. They split the first time, didn't they?
The first fight was a draw. The second
Draw,
one,
yeah,
they say he
yeah.
won.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, both of them had a lot right on the fight, man. I appreciated that both of them took the chance. You know what I'm saying? Because that's kind of what's going on in boxing in terms of affecting the way fights are made and all the things. That's why Jake Paul is getting all this money, on bullshit fights, because a lot of the big names just won't fight each other for whatever reason, man. So shouts to
There's
him,
a
them
reason.
even
There's
getting
a
in
reason.
there. Well, sure, but I mean, the long and the short is it was a good setup. I thought Canelo was gonna win, to be honest. Just based on his most recent performances, I thought he'd be able to catch him on one. You know what I'm saying? Canelo's got power, and that's always worked in his favor. But I mean, Bud is evasive and all the things. So, I try. It was on Netflix. I was about to lose it, bro, because I was trying to log on to Netflix and it wasn't letting me log on. Did anybody else have problems getting onto it? Everybody else was good. Dog, I was trying to get onto the fight, man, and it was just spinning. I was like, oh, hell nah, bro. So
You gonna call him up?
Man,
I mean,
they
that
done
was
cut.
bad. But
Man,
what y'all got on the fight?
you done
man?
had your cables cut and spliced so many times.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, it's wild around here, man.
Yeah, man. I'll give my little spiel real quick and let somebody else get it. Pause. So you mentioned about the fights just in general, about boxing in general, about big name fights. I just think it's all about the money now, man. You don't have fighters that want to fight because they want to be the best. Yeah, they say that, but at the end of the day, it's all about that bag. If the money's not right, these cats aren't making these fights, man. And this is where
Facts.
Canelo and Bud, I think, separate themselves, because Canelo wants to be known as the guy who's fought the best and beat the best. And the same thing with Bud. You know, we all know Bud put that whooping on Earl Spence. Nobody saw that coming. I mean, he beat that boy like he stole something, which
Right.
pretty much kind of set this fight up. He went up 3 weight classes to fight Canelo, and even though Canelo was a bigger fighter, Bud came. I mean, he looked. I mean, he
He was
punished his
swole,
man.
bro.
He punished his
But
man.
didn't Canelo come down a weight class or something? I thought it was
No,
a catch weight. I thought it
no, no,
was a
no,
catch
no.
weight
Because he
legit.
no. That's why he took all of Canelo's belts. It was for the unified
Oh
title, so he took
wow.
all his belts.
Yeah. Damn.
Canelo had unified the 5 titles for that, you know, and he took all of them. But I just look at it like, for me, Canelo, like in my opinion, man, I don't understand why Canelo even took this fight. He didn't need to take this fight. I understand why, because like you said, you know, like we said, he wants to be the best, but he had everything to lose.
But see, the thing is, be clear though, like Canelo's made like some ungodly amount of
I
money in
understand,
boxing. He's
but
made like $800 million or
they
something
still
stupid.
made a lot
Like,
of money off this. He ain't
Oh,
gonna
he
take
I
the
mean,
fight for
yeah,
free.
yeah, no doubt, no
he
doubt. You're not
made
He
he
wrong.
made
made
100
he
mil.
made 150 plus for this fight.
Mm-hmm.
154 to be exact. 154 million. To
Jesus,
I know
man.
Bud made 41, no, 40, 41, 42, something like that. That's a big difference. You know what I mean? But hey, you're the champ. I
He's the
mean,
champ and the
you call
headliner.
you call that shot. And he like I said, he took that chance, and Bud had nothing to lose. Bud was moving up. He had nothing to lose in this fight. It's like you said, it was all, you know, his legacy's on the line at the end of the day. And I think Bud pretty much cemented his, man. He could retire right now, even though he didn't get the bigger bag. He could retire right now, and he can put him. They could put him in that GOAT category. Probably even better than Floyd.
Ooh,
Because I mean, Floyd.
ooh,
You talked about Floyd beating Canelo. When Canelo, even though Canelo had about 40 some fights under his belt, because he had a lot of fights because he had fought a bunch of nobodies. So that was his toughest test to date. And even though he
yep,
didn't get knocked out, but Floyd, he punished him a little bit in that whole fight. But Crawford made this man look. He was he was defeated during the fight. You could see it. He was confused.
yeah,
He was
yeah. He's super
frustrated.
frustrated. Mm-hmm.
So next, I'm good.
Man, you mind if I go, Ryan?
Okay.
So just to piggyback on something you said about, you know, boxing being messed up because of the money. I think it's more than that, man. I think because a lot of people always say Floyd messed up boxing because everybody's scared to fight and take that L. Everybody wants a 0 behind their record. They don't want to take the L. So they pick and choose these fights. They don't want to fight who they should be fighting because they don't want the loss on their record. And when they get the loss on their record, they go crazy and then they don't want to fight no more. So in that aspect, it has damaged the sport a lot. And I'm not blaming Floyd because he was picking and choosing his fights. A lot of fights that he should have fought in his prime, he didn't. He waited till like people didn't want to see those fights anymore, like the Pacquiao fight. But saying Bud is better than Floyd, man, I can't say that because whoever Floyd faced, he beat them up bad. I don't really care, like, if he didn't have a knockout power.
Right.
Floyd looked, when he got in the ring, he left the ring like he'd never been in the fight half the time.
No.
And
I mean,
I said half the time. I didn't say all the time,
and it was
but
probably
half
more
the
than half the
time,
time, if we're being
yeah,
honest. It was
majority of
probably
the
more than
time.
half the time.
Sugar Shane was putting hands on him.
Not saying he didn't get caught, but I'm just saying at the
And
end of the
Maidana was
day,
catching his ass too.
he was beating cats up. Like when Canelo said that Bud was better than Floyd, I went back and looked at that Floyd match with him and Floyd. Dog, Floyd was tagging him, man, more than even Bud was tagging him. Floyd was beating him down,
But
dog.
also
Like,
remember,
Who beating
and I know
down?
he was young, Canelo.
You mean
And I know
Alvarez? Yeah,
Canelo,
he wasn't ready to fight
and
no
I know
Floyd Mayweather when they
but I know
fought.
Canelo was
Yeah, he
young at the
wasn't ready.
time. I know this, but what I'm just saying is, for him to say something like that when he didn't fight Floyd later on in his career, I understand he probably thought, man, maybe I could have handled Floyd a little bit better in my prime. But I mean, dog, he wasn't even in Floyd realm when he fought him down here, and it showed.
Hey, he shouldn't have fought
Floyd
him.
Yeah, Floyd beat him down, bro.
I'll tell
And
you who Floyd didn't beat down. He didn't beat down no damn Miguel Cotto. I'll tell you that shit. He lost that fucking fight. I think he lost that fight.
Cotto
But
was putting
Cotto was pretty good,
and
though.
Maidana was fucking him up too. Like Floyd came on later on in the fight, and yeah, he probably won some of the later rounds. But man, I think he got some protection.
But you
from the
remember,
business.
just like Bud, Floyd always doesn't do good in the beginning of the matches because he tries to fill out the matches, and then he
True.
dominates mid to the end of the fight.
And that's
Because
the thing.
he'll
Normally,
take
Floyd
those punches.
He done figured you out. Yeah, see, Floyd done
Yeah.
figured you out by the third round, and then after that, man, it's curtains.
That's how
But
Tank Davis
in that
is.
Cotto fight and in that Maidana fight, man, shit, they were clearing the rounds 6 and 7, and you were still like, I don't know. And even the rounds that Mayweather won, it was still like, I mean, yeah, he got him, but it was punch stats that he got him. You know, it wasn't damage. Like these dudes was landing blows on him, which was kind of different because nobody could hit fucking Floyd Mayweather, man. It's just crazy.
Yeah,
But,
his defense is crazy, but like Floyd, Crawford has a lot of that, and like Floyd, Crawford is a hell of a counter puncher, man.
Yes, sir.
Like
Yes, sir.
his counter punches is crazy, and I don't know if he's fast as Floyd. I don't know if he got the but his counter punches is out of this world, man. Like it's crazy.
I don't know if you
So
watched the fighter entire fight, but if you notice when you talk about counterpunching, every time Canelo threw that left to the body, man, this dude pieced him up 2-3 to the face. Pop, pop, pop. Every time he threw that left, he countered to the face with about 3 shots.
And
yeah,
that
it
one he
was to the
caught
point
him
where I
with,
was
when he
like,
turned to the
please.
side, it looked like Tyson's punch out. When he caught it, it's like, oh my God. It's like, oh snap, he's
Like,
actually
wait.
fighting. Like, yeah. He's trying to knock your block off, yo. He's trying to knock Canelo's block off. It was like
and
that.
the thing that was hurting Canelo is he wasn't hurting him as much as he was hurting them other boxers. He wasn't able to bully him because of them counter
that's it.
punches.
And see, that's what I thought he was gonna be able to do that, bro. Like that's Canelo's brand, yo. He pushes you around the ring. He muscles you all around. He's hitting body shots. He's you can see him taking the will away from the other fighter, and you didn't see that in this fight. And it was, I don't know.
Man, Bud was talking to him, smiling at him.
Yeah. Laughing.
Yeah. Man, he
But
wasn't
the
ready
truth
for
is,
it.
though, it was not the master class of boxing that Floyd Mayweather is known to put on. Like Floyd will put on a complete master class of boxing, bro. The dude get out the fight, he barely even sweating. Like
And
Floyd
Crawford
looked
didn't
like,
look like that. Crawford didn't have a mark on him.
no,
Except for
he
that
had an
headbutt.
eye. Yeah, he had an eye
from a
cut.
headbutt,
He had
though.
an eye cut.
From a headbutt.
All right, and that's that. Hey man, that's peace, bro.
To be
Floyd looked
honest,
like
I mean,
he ready to go
Canelo
to the
was
club
popping.
and kick it.
Yeah,
Canelo
popping him.
connected. He was connecting on some stuff, bro. Ultimately, it's a great fight, though, man. I enjoyed it.
It was classy
The
that he gave him
undercards
the
are
belts
good too.
back. It was classy he gave him the belt back. The belts back.
Yeah. Now, see, I know people were talking about he gave him the belts back on the strength that these are the ones custom fit for you, but I'm gonna get the belts eventually. I didn't look that up to see how that works.
It's like
Me neither.
WWE. It's like WWE.
I
When
just
you
thought
win
it
a
was cool.
title, like they put your name plates on there. So all this stuff was catered to Canelo. His titles
Yeah,
had
it
his
was
stuff on
custom.
there. So he gave it
Yeah.
back to him. I mean, because he knew they were going to give him his own titles with his own stuff on
Yeah,
there.
but I mean, it still was classy though. I'm just saying.
Oh, yeah.
And the fact that
Yeah,
he
for
tried,
sure.
he did it in front of everybody and not after the
Yeah.
fact, to give him his flowers, because he knew Canelo didn't have to take that fight. And that's what I commend Canelo for. Canelo fights, man. He'll take the fights, bro.
Hell yeah.
Very,
Respect.
very classy, man. He gave that man none but his props. He ain't make no excuses. Hey, he was a better man. He beat me. This and that. And that was it. And that's what I appreciate about, because I like both fighters, man. It was tough for me because I like both fighters. So but yeah, I mean, Canelo's a class act, man. So hats off to him.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
I think we should have more fights like this. That way we won't have any
Absolutely.
Floyd Mayweather's versus fucking Mike Tyson. What is that about?
Oh God. I guess you had to bring it up.
Nice transition, sir.
Yeah, so Floyd is scheduled to fight Mike. I don't know if they got dates for that or not.
I thought they said no, was it November or was that is that a different fight?
It's an exhibition. It's supposed to be sometime in 26, I thought.
Okay.
I didn't think they announced a date though. But yeah, these I don't know, these fucking circus fights, man. Like
Spring 2026.
Yeah. I mean, it's something to do. Yeah, go ahead, you got it.
I'm just gonna say, man, I think it's just a lot of them trying to. At this point, man, it just feel like people trying to pay homage to Mike and get him and everybody getting some bread. Because, like we saying, the boxing is not drawing in, and people just want to see the shit. And we all know,
Yeah.
like, Mike ain't really gonna try to punch Floyd hard, man. Like, dog. You see, when they had an exhibition with him and Roy Jones, man, Roy Jones was like, man, I don't care what you say, that motherfucker, his punches hurt. So, I mean,
He outclassed
you got to
Roy
take it
too.
for you got to take it for what it is.
Yeah, for
Like
sure.
the Logan Paul. I think he could have knocked. Was it Logan Paul, right?
He could have hurt that dude.
Jake Paul.
It was Jake Paul.
He could have knocked that man out.
Really hurt that young
Jake,
man.
listen, Jake had to tell that man, hey, like he was in his ear, like, yo, ease up.
Ease up. But yeah, and I agree with that. I think they just trying to put some money in Mike's pocket, man, and
in their own.
I don't know.
It's not kid. I don't think
it's
I don't think it's a homage for him at all. I think this is just a money grab for everybody.
Yeah.
Pretty much. I mean,
let's not put it. Hey, Mike, let's help you out. Throw you a bone. Nah, man, these dudes are out here trying to get this fucking money.
Because Mike got bread now. Let's not forget, Mike got bread.
Yeah, he's got bread.
He's
in
a lot of things, man. He got bread.
He got some businesses and shit now. Mike got some bread.
Yeah, the weed joints. He sold Evander Holyfield ear gummies and shit. You seen that shit?
Yeah, it's just wild.
It looked like the bit off part of Holyfield's ear. That is nuts, bro. I don't believe Holyfield let him get that off, man.
You know he gets some bread from it. Yeah, he get the cut from that,
man.
I bet you they taste.
But you know what, man? Speaking, this is a good transition. Speaking of, man, they trying to take care of the legend, man. Cameron and Dame Dash been going at it, man. These past, I guess, month. He was and Dame Dash was just on the Breakfast Club, going crazy. Man, that interview was wild. Did y'all even get a chance to see that, man?
Yeah, I listened to some of it.
Y'all
I couldn't take it.
Yeah, I watched it.
And it comes to the question, man.
Well, what happened? Just explain to the crowd that don't know what's going on.
I'm gonna get to that. I'm gonna get to that. And this is gonna be a question I want y'all to ask, so y'all can just think of what y'all answer is, if you have somebody who looked out for you, your OG or whoever, your big bro or your homie looked out for you, and helped you come up, and now that they doing bad, is it your obligation to look out for them and keep them straight? So the reason why I say this is because Dame Dash was on the Breakfast Club, and him and Charlamagne was going back and forth about him being broke and nobody looking out for him, and the Charlamagne was kept calling him Debt Dash, and it was just crazy, man. And Dame Dash is saying he looked out for all of these people, and he said this before on other podcasts and stuff like that he's looked out for people, and now he's in the spot. It's like the people he looked out for, ain't nobody checking for him and looking out for him. He's looking out. He considers himself the godfather of Harlem, and so they keep getting into these sparring matches, and they keep saying Dame is lying, like he was saying that he was the chairman of Revolt, and he was saying he did things that he didn't do and making up stories that weren't true. So it's just a whole bunch of back and forth going on, him and Cam. It just made Dame Dash look bad, and it just looked like, you could kind of see the reason why Jay-Z split up from him a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, it comes to a point where every relationship has to come to an end. It's just, especially if you want to go somewhere you're trying to grow. Sometimes the people you grew with, you outgrow and you have to move on and branch off to on your own. But I hope Dame does get the help he needs, man, and just sees, man, he could have had a lot more going for himself if he just checked his attitude and stuff like that. But you know, I really don't want to get into that because I really, it's just something that's entertaining because I watch they show, so they talk about it. I try not to really get into all of that, but it's just that question that I want y'all to answer, or if y'all wanted to
Well,
speak on
I
it.
Well,
can
hold
answer
on,
that.
hold on. This dude
yeah.
say he broke. Don't he got like 5 houses?
We gonna get into that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Nobody really
and that's the
knows. Though. I
thing,
mean, I don't
right?
know.
That's why I just
And
want
that's
to
the
ask
thing.
questions, like, because you
Yeah,
said this dude was
nobody knows exactly what he has, right? So this whole this is the second time he was on the Breakfast Club. And the first time he was on there, he was insulting the panel, basically saying that, well, you guys work for somebody. I'll never work for nobody. I'm a boss, and boss behavior is just different. You know what I'm saying? If you're not a boss, then you can't really relate to how I'm rolling. So he has a real air of narcissism about him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think he's clinical in a lot of levels, on a lot of levels, to be honest. I don't know if he's, on a spectrum or anything like that, but I think there's a diagnosis with Damon Dash's name on it. But the long and the short is he's always been challenged to keep up this persona. You know what I'm saying? Because he was with with Jay-Z and Biggs and Rockefeller Records and Rockaware, and like he was on top of everything. And frankly, the dude is an asshole. Like, he's always been an asshole. There's never been anybody on his level, anybody who did better to him. They had to bond, they had to group together and kind of team up and shit on him. You know what I'm saying? It's an excuse for everything when it comes to him. So a lot of this is ego. Like, his ego is way out of control, yo. Like, and when you see where
That's what I was
Jay-Z
gonna say.
is and where Cameron is, and because Cam was an artist, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was the owner of some shit, and Cam is trying to get on his level at a point. But now, the roles are kind of reversing, and all these people he's been shitting on, they're really bosses in their own right now. You know what I'm saying? And he part of the situation is he kind of got into it with 50 Cent about buying the rights to
Paid in
the
full.
movie that Cam was in, right? Paid in Full, right? That was a movie that Cam was in, and 50 saying that he's got the rights to it and he's going to make a TV series or something to that effect. Dame compares himself to 50 because when Damon Dash had to file bankruptcy in 2015, everybody kind of came down on him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody was, they're like, Dame is broke. And that's the current narrative, really, is that Dame Dash is broke. And hell, I think it was actually 50 that had to file bankruptcy in 2015. But one of his points on the show was like, hey, yo, when 50 filed bankruptcy, ain't nobody say nothing to him. When nobody making jokes about him being broke, blah, blah, blah. But it's something about me, like he's a victim. You know what I'm saying? Like it can never be I made poor choices. It's always I'm a victim and they conspired against me and all this shit. So he shows up on the show and immediately he's trying to set the stage and check people. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, yo, let me finish talking. You know what I'm saying? Don't interrupt me. I've been going to counseling and, my therapist, we concluded that I raise my voice when people interrupt me and all this stuff, right?
His
So
triggers
he's
and all this
basically
shit.
trying to control the room from the second he sits down in this interview. And it was just ridiculous, yo, because they were catching him in lie after lie after lie. He was contradicting himself. It was really hard to watch for me, for somebody who was watched this dude when I was a youngin' and was like, hey, Dame Dash one of them ones, you know what I'm saying? And then Charlemagne was awesome. Hey, yo, man, like you said, he called him Dead Dash, you know what I'm saying? Said he should start a label called Dead Jam instead of Def Jam. Like Charlemagne was killing him for a minute. And it just started to get sad to watch, bro, because the dude is struggling. You can tell he's struggling, but it's entertaining as hell, though. If you get a chance to watch it, man, watch that shit, because he talking about, he's calling them gay and all this stuff, man. Like it was bad, dog. Like it was bad. I thought they were gonna come to blows. He's like, oh man, if we was on the streets, I'll fuck you up. And I get up and punch you in your face or whatever. And Charlemagne, like, hey yo, you can, but
we gonna
yo,
fight.
man, we gonna be fighting in this motherfucker. And he like, you ain't fight, you ran. Yo, I saw you. I saw how you get down. Because it was a point in time when Lil Kim had a beef with Charlemagne and they caught him in the street and the dude took off on him. And then Charlemagne took off running. Well, it was one of her bodyguards, one of her people.
Okay, it's like Lil Kim.
It was 4 dudes.
Yeah.
And Charlemagne didn't hesitate to say, yeah, I ran. It was 4 dudes. I'm not finna, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
but
I
in
ran.
the video, you see he turned to square up and seen how many dudes it was, and then he got out.
Then he was up.
It was in the middle of the street in New York in traffic.
Yeah, the video is still out there if you wanted to see it.
Shit. Okay.
But then Dame Dash is like, you saw what happened when 30 people got after me. I got fucked up, but I fucked a couple of them up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's always comes back to how he's better than you. You know what I'm saying? And it's fucking sad, man. Like, it's really sad. He started talking about he's the chairman of Revolt or whatever for a month, and they came out and made a statement like, no, he ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like today, like it's bad, man. I guess he's got movies or something that he's working on, and blah blah blah. His teeth fell out in like he did an interview like a month or 2 ago, and yeah, he's talking and he's all getting amped up, and his dentures fall out his mouth,
bro.
Oh man, it's so sad, bro. He's going through it, man. I feel bad for him. I really do, man. It's
I'm
so unfortunate.
I'm a fill in some of the gaps, man. Too. What you were saying.
Yeah, you got it.
I mean, but can you answer the question though?
Yeah, let's get. I mean,
we'll get to it.
We'll get to it, man. I want some background on this.
I'm finna answer your question right now, Cap.
I think this helps answer the question. To be honest.
But like you said, Jay, you took the words right out of my mouth. Pause. It's about his ego, man. His ego has gotten so big, you know. But yeah, just a piggyback. You were saying he was calling him gay and all this, and because he was saying like you talk about him being a boss. Well, he said, well, Charlemagne, didn't you used to work for Wendy Williams? And that like, yo, I had like my OG sitting over here. That's your OG. So that's why he was saying Charlemagne was soft, because he worked for a woman and all this. And Charlemagne
used to work with her.
He did. That's how he started out. Yeah,
that's how he started out.
Okay.
He started out on Wendy Williams. Yeah, she helped mold his career.
She put him on big time.
Yeah, she put him
on.
That's
legit one of his OGs.
Yeah.
I hated that Charlemagne didn't claim that shit. He kind of walked away from that. And I thought that was pretty fucked up.
He didn't. He claimed it.
Well, he said that she wasn't his OG though. And he did say she was not his OG. She said that, yo, man, she put me on to a lot of things, but that's not my OG. And I'm like, dog, that is your fucking OG. But I mean, he gave her flowers and shit. He did. He's
always giving her flowers. Always.
Yeah, he's gave her some flowers, but that is his fucking OG, if you ask me. But anyway.
Did Dame Dash ever help out Charlemagne to get to where he's at?
No.
They're not in the same industry.
No kind of link, no.
And
I didn't think they were. Okay.
No.
Okay.
And that's one of the things that Dame was saying is like, well, y'all not out here living life. Y'all show up to a job. You got to be here at 4 a.m. and you stuck in this coffin. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be here at your job. So you're not out here living life. You don't know how shit works outside of here. Like, he was really.
Wow.
Yeah,
and he said part of the gay thing, he said, because Charlemagne is in an industry where it's talk and conversation and this rumor and that rumor. So he's saying, oh, he's like a female, all he do is talk about other people and this and that.
Man,
that's where he was saying all gossiper basically. Yeah, that's just exactly. But also, what you were saying, Cap, to answer your question. Okay, so Cam came out with a post talking about exactly what you were referring to when it came to helping out. If you put people on, are they obligated to help you out? Me personally, I say yes and no. And I'm gonna tell you, and Cam pretty much answered this question when I was thinking about the yes and no, because Cam and Mace tried to help him out. I don't know if you remember when this is still kind of when Dane was going through his stuff, but he still had rights to Rockefeller. Jay-Z offered him $1.5 million. I think it was Jay-Z or Biggs. They said offered him $1.5 million to buy him out. He was like, nah. Yeah, 1.5. He's like, nah.
Billion or million?
Million. And he had already
Man,
he was
shit,
already in
$1
debt to
billion.
somebody else. Cam didn't say who it was, and he owed somebody $800,000.
Damn.
So Mace came to Cam, was like, hey man, that's fuck. That's my, that's my man, man. I can't, I don't want to see him like this. He goes, look, I got 5. If you got 5, 500,000 a piece. That's a meal. We can, give him the meal and, get him out, can get it, all the slander and the bad, all the bad taste out of people's mouth. Everybody was talking about him. That he was broken, this and that. They was going to just give him $1 million, 5 a piece. So they called him up. He was like, nah, just wait. He's like, I got this other deal. I forgot who he said. He said NBA YoungBoy was going to give him $2 million. Then that shit fell through. That didn't happen. So then Cam called him back again, like, hey, what's up? We got this meal for you. Like, what's up? Nah, man, wait, Drake finna offer me 6. They got this deal going with Drake finna offer me 6 million. I said, okay. So they let it go. So they said like 3 weeks went by, and then all of a sudden Dame called Cam, like, hey man, what's up? Y'all still that deal still on the table? So Cam called Mace, and Mace was like, hell nah, man, I offered that shit. He said, nah, I offered that shit to him. That shit's done. I'm done. And nah,
Yeah.
I gave him a chance, and he didn't want that shit. Fuck it, I'm off the table. So
And to
Cam
be
was like,
clear, man, real quick, if this was in 2024, this wasn't very long ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was
You know
about
what
to
I'm saying?
ask. Okay.
yeah,
Yeah,
Oh,
this
wow.
wasn't very long ago. So
this is
Dame
when
Dash
everything
owed
started
a
with
shit
him.
ton of money. Yeah, he owed money for child support, right? So the state of New York was about he owned a third of Rockefeller. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So his portion of Rockefeller was subject to sale to collect for his child support, because he claimed that he was broke, blah, blah, blah. And that was the only asset that he had. So the state was going to seize that asset, or they gave him an opportunity to try to sell it and raise some bread.
It was only worth
So
1.5 million for
No, that's what
Rockefeller?
Jay-Z offered him. That's what Jay-Z offered him. That was the
Oh,
well,
offer
I
on the table.
mean,
So
I
it
don't
might
know
have been.
what
It
it's
might
worth
have been. We don't
now.
know what it was worth, but that's what he was offered.
well, that seems
You know what I'm saying?
very low. If he owned 1/3 of Rockefeller, that's a lot. That's worth a
But
lot.
that's the thing, though. Everybody knew he was in a fucking hard place. You know what I'm saying? Like the state was gonna take it. So you in a position where you can lowball this dude. You can get it for the cheap. Now that third of share is probably worth $9-10 million. But everybody knowing what his situation was, yo man, why I'm gonna offer you, $9 million when I know I can get it for the low if you just, go ahead and take this bread. So I think they were trying to lowball him, to be honest. Ultimately the state bought it for $1 million. And now they about to try to flip that shit over. They probably gonna flip it over for about 8. No bullshit. But
Wow.
yeah, I interrupted you, Guap, man. My bad, bro.
No. Everything you said was correct, man. So it's like, so to answer your question, man, like I would think yes to a certain extent. Yeah, if somebody done put you on and looked out to you, and this is to go back on the conversation we had when I was talking to y'all about Fat Joe. Fat Joe was saying the same thing, and Cardi B just went through the same shit just recently. She was talking about. Fat Joe said the same thing. He's like, man, I stopped helping people because I would help people get on, man. Then they turn around and be like, nah, fuck you, kiss my ass and all this shit. So it's like, nah, I stopped doing it because motherfuckers piss, you know, who you help get on, turn around and piss on you, piss in your face, man. So I get it,
Your coffee.
you know. And the same with Cardi. Cardi was like, she was helping, they was coming at females, so she would go to DM and like, trying to uplift that person and put them on and shit. And then I guess she said one of them, fucked their man. I guess she was talking about Offset. So it's
Damn.
that same type of shit, man. So I mean, to a certain
Jesus.
extent, you try to help a person out, but when you keep trying to, you throwing them breadcrumbs or throwing them whatever, they don't take it. Then so hey, listen, man, the offer was there, you didn't want it, so now it's like, well, yeah, whatever, you know. So I get it.
So were
So
you entitled to help your OG or not, bro? Like
Yeah,
what's the final verdict?
I said, yeah. I mean,
So
and
you're
I would
helping
say,
extent.
yeah, but
to an
then
extent.
if you don't, if you turn, you turn that hand away, what you want me to do?
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan, what have you learned, sir?
Well, I learned a lot, man, because I don't really follow none of this stuff. So that's why I was asking
Right.
about these questions. True told, I think it really helped me with my answer. Because it sounded like this dude, you said dude's an asshole.
Always been an asshole,
And
G.
it's kind of hard to help out assholes. I would know because I am one. No, no, man, to help. And I've had situations where I helped someone get on something, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing like this crazy, but it was hey, I'm gonna get you to the spot. I'm gonna help you get there. and they turn around and, give you the elbow. I wouldn't let that stop me from helping people. I just don't assume that you're gonna be there when I need you. You know what I'm saying? Because for one, I like helping people. So I'm gonna at least help you. Now I'm also, if my parents, let's say someone, helped me get to my way, and then, they're down bad, I will help you on the onset. But like what I've said, there's going to be to a certain extent. If I start getting, that's not enough, kick back on it. Because I've had some where some people were like, oh, that's not enough. And, I did this for you. You couldn't do that.
That's not enough?
Yeah.
You've had that situation?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So that I don't let it deter me still from helping other people or whatever or not.
That's
but
crazy.
There is a cutoff. For sure, there's a cutoff. And I think it just boils down to respect, man, really. And I think if this dude, Dame Dash, had the respect for his peers this whole time, he wouldn't be in the position that he's in,
That's peace, man. What do I think? I think first and foremost, man, you have to be careful who you taking bread from. You know what I'm saying? Because Dame Dash his attitude kind of reminds me of like he would be like a Victor Sweet. You know what I'm saying? From Four Brothers, right? Now, if you never seen Four Brothers, Victor Sweet was, the leader of the criminal enterprise or whatever, and he treated his people like garbage. Now, did he get them paid? Sure, he got them paid. But it came with a healthy dose of you ain't shit and I'll always be the man no matter what you do. I'm me and you.
Didn't he make one of the dudes' girls like bark like a dog or something like that?
He made the dude get on the floor.
Yeah.
They was at the dinner table and he threw the plate on the floor and he's like, get on there and eat your meal. And then he told his chick, you get down there and have a meal with your man or some shit like that.
He
right?
was
wild.
It
was bad uncomfortable.
He was eating while Victor Sweet was talking. So Victor Sweet was like, yo, motherfucker, you hungry? Okay, man, get on this floor and eat that shit, lap that shit like a dog. And then his wife started running her mouth. So he said, nah, but you get your ass down there too when you eat next to your man. So yeah, it was like, yeah, y'all eating, but it's because of me that you eat. You in this position because of me.
So
that's why he made them feel like they was indebted to him forever.
And that's another part of that thing is
that's crazy.
Is if he actually believed in his people, then he would know, he would have saw the potential in a Jay-Z to be a bigger mogul than him. He would have saw the potential in Cameron and all these people around as business partners and real legit businessmen. And I just think he thought he was the one businessman in a room full of street cats. So that combined with his ego, I think he always felt like he would be better than them, man. So why should you taking bread from the first up? You know what I'm saying? But in the long and the short, absolutely, man, I think you do owe a debt to people who put you on. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody, especially if they taking a long risk on you, and I can't say that's something that Dame Dash has ever done for any of these people. Like he was a third owner with Jay-Z. So it's not like, you know what I'm saying? And Jay-Z was the talent. Like Dame Dash was, he probably had the business acumen in the beginning, but hey man, Jay-Z was the one that was in the
video with the bottles and dancing and shit.
Yeah, exactly right. So I mean, it was a mutually beneficial relationship. But Biggs, the other third owner, he had some business acumen too. It's just Dame Dash was slinging drugs and shit, and he raised the capital. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, I don't know, man. It was this weird, synergistic relationship that just happened to work out. It's just, I don't think he believed in the other people's talent the way that he should have, and he treated everybody like shit.
He wasn't a producer. He didn't produce no music.
No. He was the money man. He fronted the money. Like that's what he did. He owned a, whatever drug enterprise or whatever, and he brought the money to the table. You know, Jay-Z did some of that shit, but he brought the talent to the table. Biggs probably did some of that shit, and I'm not talking about Biggie Smalls. It's another dude. His name is Biggs. And he probably brought the business acumen and the knowledge of the music business to the fight. You know what I'm saying? So all of these three guys get together and they come up with Rockefeller. But the long and the short is, yeah, man, take care of the people that took care of you, bro. But at the same time, if you are in a position to take care of people, bro, you just gotta recognize what's possible. You gotta know that it's the yin and the yang. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you might be up now, but shit, man, any day now you can be down, dog. I think everybody is a couple fucked up decisions, a couple fucked up events from being down again. And if you ever lose sight of that piece, then yo, man, you're gonna get what you deserve. And I think that's what Dame Dash is getting, man. He's getting what he deserves, yo. Like, that's where I'm at.
I'll close out with this. Yeah, I'm with y'all. Like, I definitely think that, you know, you should definitely help out the people who've helped you. And like Ryan said, it's to a certain extent, especially if that person is going to be dragging you and putting and making your name taste like ass when you speak it. You know what I'm saying?
Ugh.
Shout out to Biggie. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's like you know, you only could you only could do things and only could go so far with things, man. And then just like you said, man, you never know when you're gonna need somebody help. So you never want to shit on them or do wrong by people because you never know when you might need that person. Just like you said, man, we one bad decision away from being down bad and needing somebody, and then you might very well need the same person that you shitted on. So just take that, man.
Burn
That's a
them
good
bridges.
message. So what we segue into, man.
That's peace, man. One more thing about Dame, man. I thought it was fucked up how he mentioned Aaliyah when he walked in. There was like a female assistant or something sitting on the couch. I don't know if she is an artist or what, but she's like, yeah, man, you know, she remind me of Aaliyah, blah, blah, blah.
Oh,
And I'm like,
you talking about Lauren, Lauren, I forgot her name.
yeah, I'm not sure, man, but
It's
it,
Lauren.
it
He's talking
just,
about Lauren.
Who used to date Aaliyah?
he
Dame
did.
did.
But
Oh,
the thing
wow.
is, Jay-Z took her from him, allegedly, supposedly. You know what I'm
Well, no,
saying? Like, it was,
I thought Aaliyah
No,
passed
no,
away when they were together. I think it was
no,
the
no.
opposite.
Allegedly, it was allegedly that Dame took Aaliyah from
Jay
Jay-Z, but
Z,
who
from
yeah,
knows? I
Jay-Z?
mean, yeah,
Yeah, I thought it was the other way
because they was
around, but
dating. Dame and Aaliyah was dating when she passed away.
yeah.
yeah, that's true. Yeah, that makes sense then. That's word. But yeah, I thought that was weird. But anyway, Dame, you know, he's talking that noise, man, and let's get into this Microsoft noise business, man. So I guess Microsoft made this room, and the room is rated at like negative 23 decibels, right? It's a special quiet room. And it's negative 20.6 decibels. It's basically quieter than the human ear can actually hear. It was a $30 million chamber. It's like a soundproof chamber. 99.99% of all sound is blocked when you're in the chamber. You can basically hear yourself breathing. I guess you can hear the blood going through your veins and all kinds of shit. And I guess they saying, right. And it like nothing echoes in there.
Your
Your brain
bones
loses a
cracking.
sense of space. You start hallucinating in the room. Like,
Free
and I
drugs.
guess it's a challenge. I don't know if it's a legit challenge or if this was just something that somebody, you know, said, but if you could survive for an hour, they give you $5 million. And I guess nobody's ever done it. What's your strategy for attacking the quiet room, yo?
Quick question. Do we know
Go.
why they built this room?
I'm not sure. I haven't looked into it. I'd imagine there's some type of
Has to have
scientific
reason.
purposes to it. I don't know. I'll see what I can do on digging on that because that's a lot of money to spend on a room just for the sake of.
That's what I was
To
thinking.
answer your question, man. What did they say? Like, what's the what's the word I'm looking for? Like, what's the to say you're in that
Parameters?
room for you're in that room for an hour. Like, because if you ask me if I could I'm going to sleep. If I can go to sleep, shit, I'm gonna go to sleep for an hour, man. Run me my bread. You know what I mean? I hear hey, you can hear yourself snoring. I bet you that. You hear me snoring, 'cause I'm gonna be gone. Wake me up in an hour. You know what I mean? So I'm wondering if there's like, parameters to where you can't fall asleep or you got to be in there with your eyes open or some, some shit. Cause, some people probably be in there trying to be in that bitch meditating. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Something, so
Also
I
called
mean,
sleep.
true that.
So to answer your question, Ryan, Microsoft uses the room for its audio lab to test Surface products and measure faint sounds such as fan noises and keyboard clicks and stuff like that. So, they can, I guess they can tell um, that they can tell how quiet their devices are.
Well, I'm gonna tell you
And
this.
because you ever had a laptop with a loud ass fan, man, that thing is annoying as hell. So they put all their stuff in here to kind of soundproof, sound check it, and make sure it's above board or whatever.
Now, I tell you this. I'm like, Guap, what's the parameters? Because, man, I'm passing out, bro. I'm going in there sleep. And, I mean, even though my snoring may wake me up and I may
It's
motherfucking
definitely
choke,
gonna wake you
pause.
up.
But, man, I don't know,
Dog, you
man.
can hear
I think
your joints cracking in that bitch. And I mean, I know we getting old, we can hear our joints cracking.
You know
But
what
I
else
mean,
you
you can
gonna hear?
probably hear your shit like
I know you're gonna hear my
like it's
old
quiet
creakly.
as shit.
I know you're gonna hear my shit. But you know what else you gonna hear in that bitch too? That
motherfucking
motherfucking
snoring,
CPAP.
motherfuckers storming that bitch. You hear me snoring and woke up thinking somebody done broke in that bitch. But I don't know, man. Shit. I mean, bro, I don't know.
If
That
it got
shit gonna
offered to
come.
me, I'd take the challenge just to see if I could
I'll
do it,
take it.
man. And I'd
I'll
definitely
take
take
it.
Yeah.
it for $5 million for an hour. Why not? What you got to lose?
I mean, of course you're gonna try. I mean, why the fuck wouldn't you try? But I mean, who is the most likely to win? I would send a deaf dude in the room.
Mm. You think they might test for that though?
I mean, they might, but I wonder if how that environment affects even that deaf dude though. Because I mean, he or she might not be able to hear audible sounds and everything, but I mean, they might be hearing something that we just not aware of.
But
And
man,
if that
listen,
shit gets thrown off,
you,
I'm not
you.
gonna get canceled mocking a
Does
deaf
it
dude,
does
right?
it does it throw off your
Listen,
I'm not gonna do
equilibrium?
it.
I
Like,
was finna
would
go
you,
there. I was about to go there.
does it
I'm
throw off
finna
your
go there.
equilibrium though?
I
Because
mean, a
like when
lot of your
somebody
balance is
like was
based on
it's
hearing,
yeah,
man. So
because
I'd
if somebody
imagine it
clap
has
so
to.
somebody clap your head, man, pause, your
It's not based
ears.
on hearing. It's just you have your inner ear. It's not necessarily needed for hearing.
Yeah.
It's just that's just your balance.
No, man. I think just being just in an environment that we're used to, I think our ears become accustomed to a certain amount of noise. You know what I'm saying? Like you ever been deployed and the ACs go out and shit?
Mm.
Well,
Oh
if
my
you deployed
god!
and the ACs go out, it's quiet as shit in that desert, yo. Like it is quiet out there because you just become used to hearing all this background noise and fans and just stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Well, your inner ear is a like Ryan says, a big part of your balance. You ever yawn real bad, like a big yawn, and it also to a point to where it almost make you dizzy? Like, whoa, shit,
No,
No,
or like
never.
that's the whole purpose of flashbangs. When they get hit with a flashbang, how that
Yeah,
shit just
yeah.
throws off your equilibrium. So it's on that same aspect. But you talking about a
Because
deaf.
everything in this room is louder, is what the point is. The point is that this room is so quiet that everything else around is super fucking loud. So a motherfucker talking at normal tone will probably be loud as shit in that room because it's so quiet in the room otherwise. So
Man, that's
I
scary
don't
though,
know.
the
man.
one thing people don't think about is the white noise that you hear constantly, whether you're anywhere.
Constantly.
You hear white
Anywhere.
noise. My
Yes,
question is
man.
though, like, it's not really a question. You put me in a room for an hour, and I ain't sleeping. I get bored.
Please don't beat off in the room. Don't beat off in the room. Don't beat off in the room.
I knew it.
Oh, God.
I knew it. I
He's like,
knew
well,
it.
fuck it. I'm going to rob
I
one out.
knew it. I knew it.
Oh, man.
Ryan, that's wild.
What's
I
supposed to do
fucking
for an
knew it.
hour?
Ah,
You just
but
gotta
I
play
do
with
fucking knew
understand.
it.
But I do understand what you're saying, though. I'm
I
not
fucking
knocking
knew
it.
it.
That would be the loudest beat off, man. God, that'll be the loudest beat off ever, yo.
That
You just
motherfucker.
hear every stroke just.
Oh, that's
You breathing. You can hear
crazy.
yourself
Hey,
breathing wild and
hey,
shit.
you
Like you
gotta
think you're holding
relax.
your breath
You gotta
under
relax.
control. No.
Listen, you hearing yourself, pause slapping your meat. Then you're probably your heart race, so you probably hear your heart
Yeah,
racing.
you can hear your heart beating and shit.
The blood going into it.
You can hear the,
You know what
the
I'm saying?
blood going into your dick. That's
then
crazy.
you're breathing, dog, and it might, dog, when you bust that nut, it might be over with. That loud is over with. You done passed
it.
out. It's over with.
Yeah, they're gonna
You
have to
done.
get your ass up out that room, G.
She
They
said,
gotta
I ain't gonna
get you
make
up
it.
out
I
of
ain't gonna
there.
make it.
Nah,
they
ain't
got
gonna
to
make it, dog.
resuscitate, dog.
You ain't gonna make it. And that bitch hollering. Hell no. That's crazy. Your meat beat station loud as fuck. You sitting there, you hit the lube, it's all
Damn, you got spit all on your beard, dog. Wipe yourself up, brother. God damn, man.
hey,
Hey man.
but listen, man, are we podding or are we podding?
I mean, I thought we were
Man,
podding, you know what I'm saying?
don't say no Pride Chris stuff.
No, this ain't got nothing to do. This ain't got nothing to do with Chris. You brought up the
I
death.
know it ain't got nothing to do with Chris. I said don't be saying no stuff that he would say.
Oh, that shit was wild.
You talked about the deaf dude, right? Now they gonna have to test to see how your hearing is, man. So it's like, how you gonna test a deaf dude? Because most people that are deaf, they can't talk. So I'm good. You know what I mean? Or you get him in the room, you say, "Hey, sir."
All right, hey man.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
You know it would be real messed up. Real quick, we'll be real messed up.
He gonna fail.
Forget the deaf dude. Imagine how a blind dude will be in this motherfucker. Because they rely on those ears, dog.
You truly blind at that point. Now you are, or again, remember, it doesn't take your hearing away. It enhances your hearing. It enhances your hearing.
Okay, Daredevil.
Hey. So you put a blind dude in there and you start throwing shit at him. You know what I'm saying? And see if he can.
Damn. You throwing pennies at him and shit. Throwing pennies, little spitballs or some shit.
But he is superhuman in that room. Stupid, man. Shit's stupid.
Man, all right, hey, man. What's next, man? What we got next?
Oh, that's stupid as hell. Hey, what's up with the OnlyFans chick that was comparing her situation to the street worker?
Man, so listen. Okay, so there was a video that came out. There was a video. You want to talk about it, Cap?
No, go ahead.
So there was a video. I'm not even gonna get into the whole details of the video because it's not about the video. It's a topic in general. That's the big point of this conversation. You had a woman that was, has content on OnlyFans, and what most women they do on OnlyFans, man. We're not even gonna we know. And then you had a street worker or a prostitute, to put it in layman's terms. So they were trying to compare. It was a gentleman who was basically mediating. It was a conference, it was like on a podcast, and then they were trying to say the street worker was trying to say that OnlyFans, people who do content on OnlyFans, is pretty much the same as a street worker. So they were trying to, it was they were trying to fight the argument of yes, you are, no, I'm not. And then, the long and the short, the argument back and forth turned into both women kind of, getting up and throwing hands at each other or whatever before broken up.
Oh damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But so the question is, man, is OnlyFans a female content creator and a street worker the same thing? In my opinion, I want to go with yes and no. I say yes because you're both.
Don't waffle it. One or the other.
Pick one.
Ain't no waffling.
I'm finna give you both my points, man. I'm waffling it. Yes, because they both are selling ass. You know what I'm saying? You basically selling ass because listen, you putting out content to get paid. You selling ass. You selling ass, bro. You sell
I
it.
mean,
I knew you was on your bullshit when your glasses
let
started
him
getting
get it
more
off.
foggy.
No, let him get it off though.
How am
Let
I
him
on
get
my
it off,
bullshit?
G.
I'm being straight up legit. This is my opinion. How I feel about it. And
Your
then,
glasses got hella foggy. As soon as you started that
hey,
bullshit,
I
dog.
was in the choir room. I started hearing my heartbeat when the topic came up. I started hearing my heart racing and shit. And I say no.
Blood going.
Yeah,
I started hearing
yeah.
my dick blood. Dick blood is crazy, by the way. That's
Beat
crazy.
station is
then-
crazy.
Beat
But
station.
then, at
Meat
this,
beat
but also
station.
this, street workers don't make the kind of bread that OnlyFans chicks make. So there's that's the only difference in it for me. The bread,
Pants?
the pans. Man, these
Sure.
chicks, like we had a conversation about Little Tay. Little Tay made what? How many million? She had what? I know she had 1 million
3
followers.
million in and out. $1 million in 3 hours or something.
And then we got Bonnie Blue, who around here was making crazy bread off of, sleeping with a bunch of dudes for content for OnlyFans. I mean, millions and millions of dollars. Man,
Sure.
you name one, street worker that's making that kind of bread.
Hey, can I say something?
Go ahead. I'm done. Go ahead.
To me, it's the same. The only difference is the reach. That's it. A street worker is they limited to how many people they gonna interact with. The OnlyFans, you online, and and your reach to people is instant, and it's a lot because of the internet. The premise is the same. You both selling something to somebody, so that's where the shit is the same. It's just the reach and the audience is different. That's it. But it's the same.
I mean,
Because some prostitutes, like, if y'all think prostitutes don't only, I ain't gonna say prostitutes, street workers don't only have sex with people. Some people just be wanting them to watch them beat off. Some people just be wanting to sit down and talk. Some people just want to get a massage, get a handy. It's not always the
get their
sex all
balls
the time.
stepped on.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. It's just the reach in the audience is the difference. The premise is the same though, because you still getting paid for a product, if that makes sense.
So then you
that's
think
that's how I feel about it. Go ahead.
So then you think the street workers should start recording her acts and put it out there and make it like a OnlyFans street edition?
They
could. They haven't
could.
done. They already done that.
OnlyFans, chick, man. Listen,
It's
I
called
just can't.
porn.
OnlyFans street edition.
OnlyFans street. It's like NBA street, but different.
You know what I mean? OnlyFans street edition, where Tricks and Johns, they recording it and then they posting it after that. They recording their whole night and then posting it online.
Hey, hold on, they used to do that. What was that shit called on HBO? They used to come
so
on
saying,
and
they've done this.
Tricks up, hoes down.
It was
Pimps
a fake.
up,
It was
hoes
a taxi.
down.
It was like fake taxi or something.
It wasn't
like that.
Pimps Up, Hoes Down. Yeah, it was
Taxi
Cab Confessions and all kind of other shit too.
Taxi Cab Confessions wasn't the same thing. As some of that was just, a lot of it was conversation. You have somebody fucking in the taxi every now and again.
Man,
but
listen.
Pimps Up, hoes
some
down.
of them was getting in that show with titties.
HBO had they had a show where they brought swingers on. Or
you talking about Real Sex?
Real Sex, that's the name of it. Real Sex.
They had one where there was a couple that was going around playing with other people with toys. HBO had everything.
Real Sex, Take 3.
But here's my question. Since we're talking about HBO and all those shows, is that not prostitution too then? In y'all's eyes, the way y'all just describe OnlyFans? Because that's content.
It is. It is.
I mean, be clear, right?
No, because Real Sex talked about like
porn
they talked about shows and relationships. Kinks. They would talk about.
I'm not even talking about Real Sex. I'm just talking about the swinger show. They're showing these people having intercourse on these shows.
But porn is too, though.
To watch it.
It's porn.
Porn is a.
So is that foreign prostitution?
It's like the Bunny Ranch. Remember the Bunny Ranch?
So Playboy magazine is a foreign prostitution?
No. Prostitution has a very specific definition, though.
I said
that's what I'm going with.
Legal prostitution.
That's what I'm going with.
It's a very specific. Oh, go ahead, then. You got it, then.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think it's the same thing, because first and foremost, OnlyFans is not just for sex. There's people that just dress up and Comic Cons, and people pay you to see this shit.
So
hey, man,
basically,
What's
You
up?
gotta copyright that ass for it not to be prostitution.
Hey man, there you go.
I
You
mean,
gotta have an
in a
LLC.
manner of
That
You gotta
speaking,
ass.
have an
And
yeah.
I was
LLC.
thinking,
He
yeah.
got
I
an
mean, yeah,
LLC.
yes.
He got an LLC not to be prostitution.
Yes. And look, for example, sometimes I have females on there or guys, whatever, playing with themselves. And you just happen to be watching because you paid $5. It's not prostitution. I don't think strippers are prostitutes. Not all the time, anyway.
So it's tough, man, because the truth is, right. I was about to say shit, but the practice or let me see, the practice or occupation of engaging in sexual activity with someone for payment is prostitution. And I don't know, man. Like you, I appreciate the point you raised.
The dudes on OnlyFans and they sleeping with these chicks, they're not paying the female. It's the people that subscribe to watch that shit, the ones that are paying their money. These dudes are just getting ass for free and making content. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, they paying them girls too, though. They paying them
no,
girls too, though.
she might be dropping him some bread later on when she get that content.
Right,
Hey,
they
I
both
appreciate
might
you.
be getting paid for the
Right,
sex act.
Yeah.
But the point is, I'm not paying you to touch you. They're paying you for me to touch you. And once you start recording shit, once you start putting stuff on film, all the rules just start to change. It gets weird. I appreciate the point that OnlyFans is not just for sex, but if we go in sex for sex, and what is the question again? What are we trying to get to the bottom of?
Our OnlyFans,
Is it the same?
Same as a street worker.
Well, it's definitely not the same because the OnlyFans chick gets to fuck one dude, and well, let's just assume there's intercourse for both of them, just to make it even, right?
Okay.
Just to make it even, both of these girls have sex with another man. The OnlyFans chick gets to sell her pussy X amount of times, versus the prostitute in person, she gets to sell her pussy one time. They both fucked once, but the OnlyFans chick wins because she gets to sell that one act over 100,000 times versus you laying on your back with this stranger. Plus, I get to pick. If I'm the OnlyFans chick, I get to pick, bro. Like, I get to choose who I'm with. So I don't think it's the same thing, man. I don't think it's the same.
No,
You can choose. A prostitute can choose who they with. You ain't gotta just. You ain't gotta just because
you ain't gonna be a good prostitute.
I mean, you're not wrong, but you can only be so choosy, goddammit. Like you gonna have to deal with some musty balls now.
Hey, but listen, the OnlyFans chick is making it's somewhere between $5 and maybe $50. You know what I'm saying? That's what she's selling her page. Her pages for to subscribe, whatever. Whereas a prostitute making that just for that one little shot, you know, she making $45, $50 for that, or $100, $125, whatever it is.
I'm pretty sure it's more than $50.
But I get to control the market too, though. As an OnlyFans chick, I decide how much money you gotta pay me to see my content. If I'm a prostitute, fucking Slickback decides. My pimp named Slickback decides what my pussy is worth. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I think this shit is totally different, bro. I don't think it's the same. Nah, I think the OnlyFans girl is winning majorly.
Absolutely,
people want to say it's the same because sex is involved, but that doesn't.
Yeah, but nah, it's
sex
just
is involved
a
in a
different
lot
business
of things.
model.
Yeah,
facts. It's involved in dating.
That is prostitution.
Speaking of which, yeah, right. We want to talk about that conversation or no? About the dude talking about, or we decide we're gonna go against that one.
We're going against that one.
Yeah.
All right. I don't know. I don't think it's the same though. What else do we have on the docket?
I mean, the boat.
I will boat.
Yeah,
the dude that he's on a Carnival cruise. Carnival's got a bad name, bro. Carnival, I've never been on a cruise, so I'm not hip, but they say Carnival is like the hood cruise. Is that true? The Carnival is kind of the low budget hood cruise.
I haven't been on a Carnival cruise.
I've been on it, but it's been a long time, man. But I don't think it's just Carnival cruise. I mean, you have different ships, man. You have from this type to they have larger type of different ships for so the bigger the ship, the more you're gonna pay, the different experience. So I don't want to say. I mean, it's the Hood Cruise. It's the most known one. I have to say, them in Royal Caribbean.
But what's the one that had the people that were like they were stuck with no power and they
The
was
poop
like
cruise.
the poop cruise.
I think that was Royal Caribbean. I think, wasn't it?
I thought that was Carnival, bro.
Was it Carnival?
I thought Carnival
I'm
was
not
the
certain.
I
I
think it was
can't really
Carnival.
say.
Because it got the big red fin on
Red
the
and
top
blue.
of the
was
boat,
Carnival.
Red
right?
and blue, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Carnival, bro. Poop Cruise was messed up, man. But the long and the short is a Carnival passenger, and he basically ran up a gambling debt of 16 grand. So he's at the tables, he's slinging the dice, he's literally rolling the dice.
Charge it to the room. Charge it to the room.
Yeah, charge it to the room type
we
shit,
good.
right?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, we good. Hey, go on and keep them drinks coming. Go on and keep them coming. Man, he ran up 16 bands and he decided to just jump off the side of the boat, yo. Like, hey, yo,
collectors.
16 is too much. I'd rather deal with these sharks than these sharks. Know what I'm saying?
That's wild.
I'm not sure what the question is here, yo.
There's no
16
question.
bands?
It's just hilarious. But the dude got picked up. Dude got picked up by a jet ski. Was on. I think it was in Puerto Rico. It was one of the islands down there.
Yeah, I think it was San Juan. Yeah, they pulled
San
into
Juan.
San Juan Port.
And they found him with 14 bands on him, about $2,000 short, and 5 fake IDs. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
crazy,
my man.
yo.
Hey, man, my man was
my man had a boat jumping for a while.
Hey, man. Hey, yo. He said, man, let this boat get close to shore. I'm swimming the rest of the way. Fuck it. Hey, man. Hey, man. My man.
Hey, yo, let me tell you something about that water after dark, bro. If you're dealing with ocean waters after dark, I ain't even talking about it being cold. All the shit in that water is trying to eat. It is dinner time, bro. It is dinner time. When you talk to anglers and stuff, man, if you're trying to catch the big shit,
night fishing is the best.
Hey, yo, they go at
bro.
night. They go at night, all right? Because all that shit is hungry at night. You
And
jump in that water, dog.
Fuck.
I'm surprised that jet ski even picked him up. He's a lucky motherfucker, to be honest.
Who's to say he didn't know who that jet ski was?
You know what I was about to say? He might have been accomplice in that shit.
The dude had 5 fake IDs. He was on some Ocean's 11 shit. That dude
I mean, I guess, man, but damn, dog, he's a terrible gambler. Right. I'll tell you that much. It wasn't that much ocean shit jumping off because he was losing his ass, G.
Hey, man, he had it. Hey, man, he had one of them days, dog. Every day can't be your day, baby.
Let's say he thinking what's that movie with Kevin Spacey when they had the team that was counting cars and shit? Y'all don't know the movie? It was fire, bro. It's a fire ass movie where he was
it was the students.
It was a kid from Harvard.
21.
Yeah, 21. Yeah. The dude thought he was in 21. Yeah. He thought he was counting cars about to run it up. Man, it's like, nah, G. You losing all this shit.
Yeah, he was recruiting students.
He wasn't counting cars good enough.
Hell nah. His count was off than a bitch.
$16,000, bro.
Hey, the handler was like, "Hey, man, get your boy. Hey,
it's your boy, yo.
Hey, he sits at the table to my
right 3, 4, 5. Nah, Ixnay on the card, count A. Yeah, right.
Hey, they said stick a fork in him. He's done.
I wonder if he ran like hell and he dove off the side, or if he just tried to play it.
It had to be dramatic like that. He probably did a flip and everything.
He hit that shit like he was doing a high jump. He hit that shit like he was doing a high jump. He came over that bitch like that.
Hey, I picture him doing a flip and everything, dog. I got him doing a flip. Fuck it.
Get him a flip.
Hey, them ships are big as hell, man. Jumping off one of them hoes is not a lightweight affair, bro. All them waves and
get
shit.
Sucked into the rudder and shit.
Right. Like, it was so many things that could have killed his ass, bro. It was so many ways to die in that one decision.
Yeah, if you jump out the front of that bitch, it's a wrap, boy. If you jump out the front, it's over with. That shit,
undertow, get drug up under the fucking boat.
Damn engines, boy.
All for 16 G's.
for 16 bands. And you got 14 on you. That's the wild shit. You got 14 bands on you. Like, what?
They probably would. Yeah,
Hey,
they probably
like,
would.
hey, yo, 14, you straight, bro. Here's a drink, man. Go to bed. You know what I'm
Like,
saying?
man, listen,
Like,
man, listen, man, you owe us 2 bands, man. We got 3 more
Hey,
days on the ship, man. Listen, go
hey,
get this.
yeah.
Here go this
hey, let me,
outfit. Here go this mop and this bucket and shit. You gonna clean this 2 grand off.
hey, let me,
All day.
let me tell y'all this, man. I never told
Part of
this
the
story
crew now.
before. I never told this story before. I mean, since
Story
we had
time with
time,
Cap.
man, I'm gonna do story time with Cat real quick. It's about a cruise ship. This shit is crazy. So this is my first and last time ever on a cruise, right? So I get on the cruise with I got the kiddies with me and shit, right? So we was out on the boat kicking it. I'm letting Junior run around, tire himself out and shit. I think this is before or after Janaea damn near crushed her finger in the damn door. So it was just a bad overall experience on the boat.
It sounds that way. Shit.
Yeah, so the kids was
Fucking Clark
in the
Griswold
thing
on a
sleep.
cruise.
Yeah, so I'm out. So I'm like, fuck it, man. They sleep. Finally, man, let me go get me a drink and shit.
Hell yeah.
So I had a drink already. So I grabbed it. I'm about to go to the, to the plate, get to the bar. I'm walking down the hallway. All I hear is, I was like, man, I know.
Somebody setting it off?
I know ain't nobody setting it off. Next thing you know, I just hear, oh my God. Oh, no, put it in my ass. Oh,
Man, I'll be
hey,
like,
bro. So guess who didn't make it to the bar? I sat down right beside that door drinking, listening to that whole shit
hell
like a
yeah.
fucking
Hey,
bird.
yo.
Hey, yeah.
hoping they didn't open up that motherfucking door. Dog, cause that shit was funny, dog.
Is that prostitution?
Dog, I know she was drunk. She had to
No,
be
that's
drunk
not
as hell.
prostitution.
No, it's not.
No.
Hey,
It's
she was drunk
voyeurism.
as
No.
hell, bro. They both of them had to be drunk. Cause man, when she yelled, man, cause I'm like, I know I ain't the only one that heard that shit. Cause she said that shit loud, bruh. And you know, she had that drunk undertone. Oh my ass.
Well, you know, them cruise ships ain't like hotels, man. Them rooms are small.
Them,
And them
Yeah,
doors
hell
are
yeah,
thin.
the
Them
rooms
doors
are
are thin
small
as
as
fuck.
shit.
And them
Bruh,
doors are
that
thin as
shit
fuck.
was hilarious, bro. I almost spit out my drink when I heard that shit. She like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh,
She's like,
that's
you're
stupid.
killing me. And all you hear is something go, when she just in that bitch, dog, because I know he went in there with no lube.
Nothing.
He just,
Nothing.
man, that man
Dry.
just,
Nothing.
man, that man just slid pipe in her ass, dog. And she wasn't
That's
even,
it, goddamn.
dog. And you know she
It's
was
good enough.
not prepared for
It's
that
good
shit,
enough.
dog. He didn't give a fuck. And I just sat down on the side of the door. That was my entertainment because wasn't nobody up. I was like, fuck it.
You should have knocked on the door.
Gosh, damn.
Yeah, I was about to
dog.
say, I'd have knocked on the door.
I
Can I
almost
join?
did.
Housekeeping.
No, I almost did and said, bro, you need some help. But man, after there was
You never know what the fuck was on the other side of that door, G.
Man,
exactly.
Like,
Because it could, man.
Hell no. Don't volunteer for that
Man.
shit. They open that door. Next thing you know, goddamn it, it's Bertha or somebody. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
come on in here. Now you in some shit.
Come
Or
on
his
here,
mother,
boy.
hey,
And you
or his
ain't
mother,
even, you hadn't
hey,
even started drinking yet.
Smelling
Hey,
like Gordon's
is-
Fisherman in that
is
joint.
Bob
I'm
and-
just
is-
saying, bro.
Is Bob and Corey in there?
Sticks.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bob
But,
and Corey.
dog,
You stupid.
but yeah, but the next day I did see who walked out. She wasn't that bad, but still. It looked like they both
Exceptions could be
wasn't the
made,
cleanest. Yeah, but they looked like they wasn't the cleanest.
She ain't had no limp.
No, she definitely had the limp like her ass got violated.
She had that shimmy.
Couldn't
Yeah,
sit.
she
couldn't sit.
Hey, you know, she was walking like with the, saying the
Right.
waddle. Yeah, she was,
Yeah.
bruh. Droider.
Sitting down real slow to my.
Right.
Bruh, I'm like, damn, he bogus as hell. But hey, man, that's what you do on the boat, man. But I guess, man, that's it for man right now, man. You know, we gonna have to, got something for him for next week, man. Go ahead and take us up out of here, bruh.
Hey, man, that was some wild shit. I ain't gonna lie. Listen, this is what we do, man. This is what we do. You come and you get on and listen to us, man. Whose man's is this? You don't know what you're gonna get sometimes. You get the serious shit, and then you get sometimes it just get a little flabbergasted, you know. But it is what it is, man. Whose man's is this? We back in the building, y'all. Listen, like, share, subscribe. Tell your mama, your daddy, your
Oof.
cousin, your sister, your
Not your
friends,
mom.
your enemies, man. Let them all know
Yeah, don't tell your
whose
mama
man's is
shit.
this is in the building. Appreciate y'all, man. Look, checking us out, man, and all showing us love. Until next week, we out. Peace.
Hey, real
Night
quick
night,
though.
keep your butthole tight.
God damn, that's crazy.